Hello everyone, welcome back to Cascademen. Today we will be discussing a piece of Civil War history, as seen here. What we have here today is the 1863 Remington, also known as the Zouave rifle, as the name later became popular to market towards the consumers. This rifle was used by both the North and South. And what is unknown from my research is how many of these were actually deployed on the battlefields. Through research, most notably by the Smithsonian, for example, there's not a whole lot of information of how many of these were actually deployed. However, the approximate number that were made were around 1,200 at the time. An interesting piece for anyone's collection for Civil War rifles. This is a Italian reproduction, and today we will be breaking it down and going over some of the features of this rifle. So yeah. Okay, here we are with the rifle. Let's begin disassembly of the rifle. So as we're doing this here, I'll talk some more about the rifle and what I know of it. What I found from the NRA Museum of Firearms and the Smithsonian is that the in 1963 Remington Arms Company began to produce a new rifle. Over 12,000 of these, called Zouave rifles, were made. The business itself expanded through the 1850s, and handgun production began in 1857. This is for the company Remington. With the introduction of the Remington Beale's pocket revolver, the coming Civil War kind of brought a need to produce more rifles. Remington's production also increased to keep up pace. During this period, the company manufactured both 36 caliber and 44 caliber revolvers, as well as this rifle here, known as the contract rifle, or later popularized the Zouave rifle. So we're just taking off these screws here, just like so. Alright, keep those together. Like this. Just like so. That'll come off with ease. Go ahead and get ready to get those barrel bands real nice and loosed up. We're going to go ahead and take up this top screw here, just like so. Just like that. Go back here. Honestly, or it could just pop out just like so. So next up, taking out the lock plate, which can be done with a screwdriver. Now just simply take this, pop it out. Here we have the lock plate. The internal mechanism. However, I'm not going to completely take this apart because of how annoying that it can be. However, what we have here, you can see, this part is the mainspring. Screw essentially, oh, there we go. Got the barrel out. Alright. Hello everybody, I am back. I kind of pinched myself there, drew blood when disassembling the rifle up near the front here. So essentially all you want to do is just bring it forward just like so. Move the barrel bands. And there you go. Now what we're going to do is see near the breech here, we've got some rust going on. That ain't gonna really help. That's not gonna help nobody here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fix that up right now. Best we can. Something I find that works well is picking up a bag of shop rags from your local hardware store and cutting them up to make cleaning rags. That could be used for muskets or modern day firearms, really. I think it's a more cost-effective way of doing it, and you get a real bang for your buck. So, here we are going to use some sweet oil or olive oil. This is what they traditionally would use out in the field. Of course, you know, you can use like Hops number 9 or what other gun oil you prefer. For me, I try to stay as period correct as I can with what I have. Of course, I don't have everything. I don't have the proper tools. But, it is what it is. Sometimes it's kind of hard to do, so you dump some oil on there. And really just rub that down. Just really get rid of any of that rust that might be in that breech. Same thing with this. And grab your sweet oil or olive oil, vegetable oil. Just kind of rub it down a bit, you know. Just now it's time for the reassembly of said rifle. So there you go. Just go ahead, take your rifle. You're going to want to seat it just like this. Take your largest screw that you've had, put it just right in there like so. I just kind of get it started, just so I have everything in place and where I want it to be. Next up, let us put in the lock plate. This. Sync it up. Screw. Tiniest one. Very simple rifles to break down. All these muskets, really. Very, very simple. I mean, let's get those barrel bands back up. There we go. This is the first one to go on. Just push it all the way back till it locks back in place where it belongs. And this one goes on the front because of the swivel. We're going to flip it over, and we are going to go ahead, line this up just like so. Pop that bad boy in. Now you're going to want to use this wood screw here. And that goes right back there. Now, these two go right here and right here. Real easy to do. Boom and boom.